Welcome to Drawfee, where we take dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Julia.
And I'm Alex.
Guys, Alex Clark is here from his self-titled YouTube channel. It's Alex Clark Animations. This is really cool. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. As soon as you told me the idea for what we were doing today, I was like, yes, let's do it. I have to right now.
That's right. We are doing a knockoff Bob's Burgers episode.
Yay.
I love Bob's Burgers.
We all do that show.
So good.
About,
if you haven't watched it, please do.
Yeah, we like to do knockoffs of shows that we like. I think someone actually suggested we do this one too. Gabriela Garcia suggested this on one of our episodes, and I'm sure others have suggested it too. I asked Alex what shows he likes for inspiration for knockoffs, and Bob's Burgers was on the list, and I was like, yep.
Really, I would just do any show that had Uncle Teddy in it, honestly.
Teddy's such a good character.
So, Nathan, are you starting us off?
Yeah,
here?
I'll start us off. I guess we need sort of the knockoff Bob to start with. What should we call this friend?
Should he have like another generic name?
Yeah, like a Bill.
Tom or Bill or Roy.
Roy. I like Roy.
He could be Joe and then run a coffee shop instead of a burger shop, so he could be Joe's Joe.
Joe's Joe. And it's a beverage, because what's the most knockoff food is not even food at all. So I'm going to try and do a knockoff version of that style. They got pretty long necks on that show, so I'm just going to lean into that.
And no chin somehow?
Yeah, no chin, just sort of like a line for the chin is what they do.
Well, he has to look a little disheveled and schleppy if it's knocking off Bob himself.
Yeah. And I think maybe instead of a mustache, maybe just like a beard, like a bad beard.
Like a neck beard?
Yeah. Like it's sort of the same mustache design, but just moved lower down on the
What
face.
if we just totally played up the neck things and just made the necks super long?
I like that. So just very long neck. Yeah, here we go.
Almost like a giraffe.
Yeah.
You just made a finger.
Welcome to Joe's Joe. Yeah, I did. I drew a fingerman. Let's see. Do they have ears? They got little ears.
Yes.
Great. So here he comes. This is Roy or Joe. We settle on Joe for Joe's Joe?
What would he sell if his name was Roy?
That's a good question.
Rinse cloths?
Well, it could be Roy, because there's Roy Rogers.
There is Roy Rogers.
Roy Rogers, but he does hot dogs and only hot dogs.
Only hot dogs. I guess that is the most.
Roy's. I'm looking up R words.
Roy's ribs.
Roy's ribs.
Roy's ribs.
Roy's ribs. There it is. Okay, so he sells ribs. I love including ribs in a knockoff episode. I think we had ribs prominently featured in our knockoff Adventure Time episode 2 for some reason, just because, I don't know.
I'm picturing a Flintstone set of a rack of ribs.
Just a very large set of ribs.
Or at least there would be
Yeah.
some kind of Flintstones pun, because Bob's Burgers had a bunch of puns. Do you think that Roy's ribs would also have puns?
Oh yeah, there'd be the rib of the day. What would there just be from different animals or
Silence of the Rack of the Lambs?
Oh, that's Julia. Julia, that's too good an idea for.
Well, that's a episode of Bob's Burgers is Silence of the Tina, I think it's called.
Oh, sure.
Nicholas Ribcage, that could be.
Nicholas Ribcage. Yes.
Oh yeah, and he can do the thing where he talks to them "Oh, Roy, it's me, Nicholas." I gotta get you guys in here, but
no,
these
you
long,
keep going. This is
these
fun.
long, terrible arms I've drawn.
Now I'm
the
just
proportions,
stuck on trying to think
proportions
of.
are so bad.
I think the proportions are great. You're just they're his defining aspects.
Yeah, he's got one very long arm.
You got to give him really short legs.
Yeah, very short, stumpy legs.
Those are too long. Those are way too long.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, right there.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. He does have.
God. How does he not fall over?
I think
it's
maybe
the ribs. He has to be holding ribs at all times as a counterbalance.
yeah, they're sort of his counterweight.
Yeah.
That's good. There's
Bob.
There's Roy. There's Roy's ribs.
Yeah.
Got to draw a child.
Okay.
So they've got Louise and Jean. I kind of want to combine them into one.
Are you thinking two heads or one person?
I think maybe just like combine features. So like the animal hat.
Yeah.
What animal should it be?
Well, Gene wears a lot of the mascot costume.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it's just like a full-on.
Maybe he's just wearing a giant rib with the animal hat on top of it.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, so maybe it's like pig because. Because they're ribs, and then.
Should he have really short neck and arms and really long legs?
Oh, I like that.
A really tall child.
That's very good. Okay, so he's wearing the rib mascot costume.
For the ribs of the day, which is Piggly Ribbly.
Piggly Ribbly. Now
this is making me think of, what is it, Squaddles from Gravity Falls? Is that the name of her?
Oh, Waddles.
Waddles.
Yeah.
They both have the same voice actress.
Oh, yeah, they do. Kristen Shaw, right?
Yeah, Louise and Mabel.
Kristen Shaw is
She's phenomenal.
prolific.
I imagine these legs start like at that second rib.
So long legs.
Yeah.
So maybe just like.
Oh, my God. That's better than I could have imagined.
So yeah, they're coming out like that.
Dad! Damn, we got some customers!
Short arms, we're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Roy has to throw things to their child in order for them to pass anything.
Are they still into music? Or maybe visual art? Or so, because Gene's a big time music head.
It's true.
Because he's got the keyboard, but he also has the megaphone. Maybe this one's just real into just like doing drawings. Macaroni art.
Only macaroni art, please.
It's just
the only art that he likes. That's very Bob's Burgers to me, is for one of the kids to be very into macaroni art. If that's not an episode of Bob's Burgers, it should be.
So there, and then we'll get the little nose.
This is a nightmare child. He hates Slender Man's rejected child. Is he wearing no pants?
Well, it's the mascot costume. It gets hot in there.
Oh, God.
There is real sauce on the costume.
Yeah, there's lots of flies.
Okay, that's two characters.
I don't know that this can get any better. It's just...
It might not be able to get better, but I bet it could get worse.
I accept the challenge.
Yeah, do you wanna hop in here and add to this mess?
Yeah.
Great.
Bless this mess.
Bless this mess.
All right, so I'm doing Tina, right?
Yeah. Oh, we didn't come up with a name for this Jean Louise
monstrosity
hybrid.
Or hybrid, if you want to be nice.
Well, as soon as you said Slenderman, I was like, what if it was like Glenderman or something?
Yep, that's perfect. Okay, so we've got Roy and Glenderman.
I think we're writing a spin-off for Bob's Burgers.
Yeah. I like the idea. What if like this restaurant? Because in Bob's Burgers, they're always having issues with the restaurant. What if the restaurant works great? Like it's very popular.
That's very bad
and successful.
It should be a posh bougie rib place. Gourmet, like when you get your ribs, it's just like a plate with just one rib.
And like a lot of basil.
Yeah, just a little leaf.
Yeah, a little sprig.
Oh, that's very nice.
There you go.
And it's floating.
This is where I come in. Tina's the waitress.
Oh, nice.
I think Tina deserves to be the hottie that she knows she is on the inside.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah, what was her dream name? Dina?
Oh, Dina, right? Well, it's just a person accidentally calls her Dina, and then she loves it.
Can this be like her alter ego, like on that? What was that show with Steve Urkel? What was that show?
Family Matters.
Yeah. And then he turned into Stefan, right?
Yeah, Stefan or Kel.
Yeah, Dina can be sexy Tina.
Okay, so this is the first like direct pull from the show, which I like. I like that that's the portal through which all of these characters come. This is Dina from the episode of Bob's Burgers where she becomes Dina.
I think this is what Tina probably thinks she looks like.
Do you think that Tina, for her dream self, do you think that she would give herself a really nice butt?
Oh, for sure.
Since her whole deal is butts.
She would want a nice butt.
She probably still has the glasses, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
How can we sexify her glasses?
I mean, her glasses are pretty hip these days. Can make them. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, just that little point on the. Oh, and they're down. Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting turned on. I might need a minute.
Yeah, this is always a dangerous aspect of creating knockoff characters, is we become too enamored with our own creations.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to say anything, but I got a little turned on with Glenderman too. But
Those legs, they just don't stop.
I'm a leg guy. Maybe we'll give her like some sort of like side pony. She kind of looks like her. What's her mom's name?
Well, in the show, it's Linda. This Dina's mom remains to be seen.
This is looking really good.
The head to body ratio is good. You want that big head to look at.
Now I'm a leg guy, right? So we gotta go long.
Gotta go long legs.
Super long.
Oh yeah.
Should I go longer, you think?
I think, as long as it takes. Go until you're satisfied.
I mean, we'd be here for quite some time. I think.
They just stretch all the way down the bottom, somehow come back through the top.
What's the limit on? That's a great idea.
Oh.
Excellent.
Yep.
I love this.
I'd love to see a character with legs like these show up in one of your videos.
Yeah.
Because I imagine, like, when you're designing characters, you're thinking about like how they would actually move, because you have to move them. We get to just like be done with them.
Usually we sketch something up like this, and I'm like, all right, we have to change this so we can animate it quickly.
Yeah.
What if on the knockoff it's like puppets?
Oh yeah.
You know?
Because like their faces are already kind of puppety.
Puppety, yeah. I love those feet that came back around.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Look at this good Dina. Oh, here she comes. Does Dina still talk sort of in that monotone, like,
No, she has an even deeper, grislier voice than before. Should we just give her like a little mustache?
Sure.
There we go.
How do you imagine Dina talks?
Hello, would you like a rib from Roy's?
It's a smoker's voice.
I love it.
Hello, we've got ribs.
Ribs with a sprig of basil fresh from the garden.
I don't know what the hell this is, but here you go.
All right, so am I on to Uncle Teddy now?
Oh, yeah.
I believe so.
I always felt like Uncle Teddy, at any moment in an episode, the police were going to come in and rearrest him.
He's not like their biological uncle, right? He's just sort of a close family friend.
I think he just keeps showing up in the diner, so they're like, oh, that's Uncle Teddy. So the kids aren't as weirded out. And his signature hat. We should give him another hat that also makes equally no sense. Like a Pope hat, maybe?
Pope hat. I like Pope hat a lot. He's not religious at all. He
just always has the hat.
There's one episode where he brings it up, and he's just like, what are you talking about?
What do you mean this hat's religious? I thought it was designed well.
You're making me...
I like the silhouette.
You're making me nervous. You're making me nervous, Roy, talking about my hat.
He should get the mustache since he has a beard in the actual show, right?
Right, he's got that real sort of stubbly face.
So since we gave Bob the mustache, we'll give... I guess we need a name for this guy.
Eddie?
Eddie.
I like Eddie.
We got Roy, Glenderman, Dina, and Eddie. Oh, he looks like an NPC, like king from a JRPG with that mustache.
He's here to give you your quest.
Now I kind of feel like he should talk like, hello!
Yeah.
Hello, citizens!
How can I help you today?
You just want some ribs that I would love some ribs! Some lip-smacking ribs!
So yummy in my tummy!
Alex, he's my favorite.
This is great. He's a larger man in the show.
Yeah.
The picture I'm looking at, he has a phone holster on his belt.
Oh,
He's
nice.
a contractor.
Yeah, he's a contractor. I think the first episode he shows up in, he's trying to help Bob get out of the crawl space.
Let's give him a sweet hammer here. Maybe we'll make him muscly.
Oh, I like that. I like a muscly character. Everybody in Bob's Burgers looks so like sort of soft and touchable. Even the characters that are supposed to be strong. I like breaking from that a little bit in this knockoff version. What else is Teddy? He talks for a long time. He's sort of
A lovable doofus.
he's sort of a sad sack.
He's
Sort of
also a hoarder.
Oh yeah, it gets revealed that he's a hoarder in
Imagine this
recent
dude's just
episodes.
really immaculately
yeah.
cleaned up.
This guy's got his shit together. I feel like that's why he loves ribs so much.
Yeah.
It's like the one aspect of his
Yeah.
life where he gets to sort of let loose.
Get a little bit messy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm thinking he should be like
Oh, leg up. Yeah.
leg up. How about those proportions? Those proportions are...
Anytime you're feeling bad about proportions, just look back at Roy. I set the bar very low.
Just like him.
That's my. He is very low. Yeah, that's the
got
bar.
little
The bar at his restaurant has to be very low so that he can.
He's actually
reach
average
over.
height. It's just that his legs are really
Yeah, his
bitty.
legs are real little, and he's
Makes
got
it up a nick.
his neck and arms.
You know how like it takes I think it's 6 hours for food to get from mouth and out?
Is that real?
I believe so. It takes about 12 for Roy.
Oh,
His neck is just so
yeah.
big.
It's mostly just like the swallowing. He's just like constantly swallowing.
Yeah.
But yeah, the restaurant's doing really well. People love ribs in this neighborhood. I guess it wouldn't be a beach community. It would need to be.
I'm imagining like an upscale LA ritzy kind of.
Oh yeah, because it's
So
clearly
you got like palm trees.
it's clear like an East Coast like ocean town. So I think maybe this is like a
LA,
an
that famous East Coast.
That's what I'm saying. For a knockoff, it would be
Oh,
it'd be the
East-
opposite coast.
the LA of the East.
No, wait, that's not what I was saying. Oh, what's he got? Little holster.
Get him a hammer here.
Oh, nice. He's just all hammers.
Yeah.
He's a contractor, but can only do hammer-based
Yeah.
repairs. Oh, we get some washboard abs going. Yeah. Oh, he does not wear a shirt.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
He just wears the pants and the Pope hat. And that's his. It's like, uh-oh, here comes Eddie.
That itself sounds like a bougie like t-shirt store. Pants and Pope hat.
Pants and Pope hat. Welcome to Pants and Pope hat.
Maybe he's a model for Pants and Pope hat.
Oh, I like that. That's like a later reveal in the show is that everybody sees him holding hammers all the time. They think he's a construction worker, and then gets revealed he's just a model, and those are his prop hammers.
He doesn't touch them normally. He has to lotion his hands before he does the photo shoots.
My hands are so soft and smooth. Never done a day's hard labor in my life.
I'll leave that hand to someone. It's a knockoff. He has a deformity. He has a ball hand.
A ball hand, of course. He always has like a hand stand-in for his shoots.
He can also use his hand as a hammer.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
He's got a cute case of hammer hand.
there we go.
This is great.
That
Alex,
is Uncle Teddy.
thank you so much. Let's bring that back over here, and we'll have Julia finish off this lovely scene.
So we need the mom.
We need the mom.
We need a Linda.
This family is
Oh,
missing its
Bob.
matriarch.
She's the glue that holds it all together.
Yeah. Linda's might be my favorite character. Like when it cuts to her and the porcelain babies that she's been collecting. If you're not real, why do I feel this way? Little babies.
She's so good.
So this knockoff Linda.
Yes. So we said, Nathan, you said that this would be an East Coast kind of show, right?
Bob's Burgers
An East
is
Coast kinda show.
Is an East Coast kind of show, so the knockoff could maybe be
East
Okay.
Coast.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got some sunglasses. I like that.
Yeah, so what I'm picturing, because she's basically already there, but even stronger, she's going to be a Long Island mom.
So she's okay.
Ooh.
So she's
any
here
excuse Julia has to do her
do
Long
this
Island
accent.
accent.
I mean, she basically has this like Long Island accent already.
Yeah.
She needs a nice handbag then, I think.
Yeah, so let's they got some real weird proportions, huh?
We've already established everybody's got their own ideas. This knockoff, it's very body positive. No one's being shamed for their weird proportions on this show, and I think that's important.
They embrace it, actually. Linda looks like she's selling real estate.
I was out with the girls and I decided to check in on the restaurant. You guys seem to be doing fine. I'm going out.
Yeah, what if she's like the breadwinner in this version?
Oh,
And
yeah.
She's just like not involved in the restaurant business at all. She just comes in and like she provides the finances.
Yeah, she's the finance.
I was balancing all the books for your rib place. What do we call it?
For your rib place.
Roy's Ribs. Is that
Roy's-
really the best we could come up with? We
Really?
don't want to workshop that, call it something just like
I have like 5
Bone.
people on my call list that we could have workshopped with and just gotten a better name that would be easier to
No.
market. But no, you wanted to go with the rib place.
We need more sprigs on the plate.
Get me some more sprigs.
more sprigs.
We need to Instagram this. It's the best marketing. It basically sells itself.
Can her name just be Spriggy?
Spriggy, Roy, Glenderman, Dina.
Here's Spriggy.
Here's Spriggy, and yeah, I
Wearing
mean,
some heels. She means business.
she's getting her own spin-off show.
She is.
And it's like animated Sex in the City.
Yeah. When we do these knockoff episodes, what we really do is we're throwing all the spaghetti at the wall. We're seeing what sticks, and we've got some good character designs here, but yeah, Spriggy has spin-off potential.
Yeah, she has brand potential right there.
So I think I'm done with Spriggy.
Okay.
Spriggy seems pretty there. I think she's done, but the show needs conflict. It needs a rival. It needs a Jimmy Pesto.
Oh, for sure, Jimmy Pesto, Bob's rival.
So what
on
do you
the show.
think would rival like this rib place?
What's
Pesto does it like an Italian restaurant?
yeah, which is not like the opposite of burgers.
Vegan.
Vegan. Yep.
Vegan.
Vegan is
Yes.
so this is just like a real sort of health food. The opposite of ribs. Ribs just like the most excess of food.
But he still has really annoying hair because
Yeah.
he has that big
He's got a pomp.
yeah, he's got that pomp. Maybe he has like really whooshy, voluptuous hair.
Uncle Teddy can be jealous of him.
Oh yeah, that's why he tries to compensate with the Pope hat.
Yeah, he doesn't have any hair, so he wears the Pope hat.
I think I'm gonna make him wear like overalls just so he's like really not like yeah, it's really from the farm.
Yeah.
As you can tell from my farmer's outfit.
Oh yeah, because like in Bob's Burgers, Bob is like always using the fresh ingredients, and that rubs Jimmy the wrong way. So maybe in this one is this Jimmy guy who
He's gonna be wearing like gardening gloves, and
Who
you're like,
uses
why
the
are you
fresh
even wearing
ingredients.
those? You weren't at the farm, like you're cooking.
what should we call
Knock off Jimmy Pesto.
knockoff Jimmy Pesto?
Well, it has to be a vegan pun. Vinny Vegan? No, Vinny Vegan sounds like
Yeah.
a abracadabra.
Sammy Satan,
Chris Cauliflower.
Chris Cauliflower,
Ollie Organic.
just jackfruit.
Jackfruit. Carl Carrots.
Carl Carrots is
I like
pretty
Carl.
good.
Carl, what are you doing with your organics? We all know you weren't working on the farm. Carl, cut it out.
Julia, your characters like look like they could actually be on Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, they do.
Well, thank you.
We got to sneak these on somehow.
Okay, we got.
Goatee.
I want to watch this show now.
Bob's Burgers has some competition. The Simpsons had Family Guy.
Yeah, it's time. It's time Bob's Burgers got its own ripoff.
He's also going to be wearing like little Wellingtons for some reason. You're like, you're not even in the garden. What are you doing? There's no garden near here. We're in LA.
Julia, I love the amount of knowledge you have about gardening wear on display. Wellingtons. I've never even.
Well, Wellingtons. I like the little rain boots.
I don't garden, so I don't know. I
The
like
little
where your
rain
head's
boots.
at. Julia, your fashion is always so on point when you're designing these characters.
Well, thank you.
Oh,
Look at this dude. I think we're good.
yeah.
Right.
And we can have the whole like viral marketing pop-up stores where like we have the actual Roy's Ribs show up and everybody gets excited about it. People will have their own characters that are their favorites, and I'm ready to go sell some knockoff.
He has a tattoo that just says tattoo because he's really annoying.
Normally a show has like one main star. I feel like everyone here is the star of the show.
Yeah, any episode can focus on any one character,
That's more spin-off potential.
which is important, again, for animating. We can only afford to animate 2 characters max per episode.
I feel like this is a good start to a cinematic universe.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. We'll have this connect with some of our other knockoff series. I mean, I think the knockoff Adventure Time we did where we drew a rib-loving fan instead of Finn. But yeah, this is Roy's Ribs coming to no networks. No networks will take it.
Except for Netflix.
Yeah,
Netflix
coming directly to Netflix. Alex, thank you so much for being on the episode and helping us create this. This was a real treat.
Oh, no problem. I couldn't have... I don't think my day could have gone any other way. This is fantastic.
Yeah, definitely check out It's Alex Clark on YouTube if you don't already. I imagine most of our fans would have heard of you already, but just in case they haven't, check them out. Alex, any things you want to plug or anything?
Definitely subscribe to Drawfee, you guys.
Oh, thank
100%
you.
Subscribe to Drawfee.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
He's doing a better job plugging us than we are.
Amazing.
That's it.
That's great. Yes, subscribe to It's Alex Clark, subscribe to Drawfee. Thank you guys so much for watching. Alex, at the end of our episodes, we always apologize for what we've done.
Bob's Burgers, I am so sorry.
Yeah, a personal apology to a show we love so dearly,
Yeah.
Bob's Burgers.
If you were watching,
Yeah, if anyone who works on Bob's Burgers is watching, we're very sorry.
if you were watching Bento Box, I apologize profusely.
And just sorry to anyone who sat through this whole thing and was disappointed.
I don't know how that would be possible. But.
Sorry.
Sorry.